Hi students, so this week I want to talk a little bit about EMRs, EHRs, and PHRs, okay? So an EHR is referred to as an electronic health record, an EMR is referred to as an electronic medical record, and a PHR is referred to as a patient health record, or personal health record, pretty much. Okay, so a lot of times people will use those three terms interchangeably, but they actually, all three of them have very different meanings and they do different things within the healthcare sector. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about what each of these mean and the definitions of each. Okay, so an EMR, which is an electronic medical record, is an electronic record of an episode of care. So it focuses on a specific episode of care. This episode of care can be an inpatient episode, it can be outpatient, it can be within the emergency department. Usually the episode of care is shared within one organization. Okay, so just to focus on that one more time, an EMR is an electronic record of an episode of care. Okay, an EHR is an electronic health record, and it is pretty much, how can I say, it is all of the patient's healthcare information that can be created, managed, shared amongst various organizations. So an EHR is pretty much all of a patient's health information that's shared within several organizations, and a lot of times you can share them amongst different countries if you need to, simultaneously with electronic health records nowadays. Things can get done instantly, so it's a very neat tool. Okay, then you have a PHR, which is known as a personal health record or a patient health record. Okay, so this is a record that contains all of a patient's health information, all their medical history, everything they've had done within one sector and one record that the patient can manage on their own. Okay, so with a personal health record, a patient can actually go in and change their information or update things at their convenience. Okay, where they can't do that with an EMR or an EHR. All right. So I think a PHR just kind of gives a patient lots of flexibility with their health care and gives them lots of opportunities to get very involved in their health care if they want to. Okay, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about what each of those mean, because they seem to be a common terms that healthcare professionals and those that aren't healthcare professionals get really confused with. Okay, so we'll be talking probably more about these this week. And if you have any questions about them and need any clarification, feel free to contact me. Thanks, and have a good week.